Welcome back to Highly Recommended. Today we're checking out another new device in the market called the Modul. The Modul is created by Stunden Glass. You may remember Stunden Glass from some reviews back. It was a larger version of the compact right here. You'd rotate it and it is basically the highest end gravity bong on the market. The Stunden Glass and the compact are both compatible with the Modul. The Modul is both an extract vaporizer and a combustion device for dry herb. You do have to get the combustion chamber separately, but what's cool about it is it's made of quartz, so it gives you this sweet spot between combustion and vaporization. In the words of the great Brad Pitt, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
What you're gonna find first is the signature Stunden case, and inside it has a perfect cutout that fits the Modul, a USB-C charging cable, and a dab tool. So this dab tool is actually pretty cool because it screws into the lid of the Modul. You can rotate it so you can get airflow in there, move your extract around and agitate it and really prevent it from burning like you would in a traditional rig. And then when you do want to load the device, you just take it, flip it over, and you have a good dab tool with a handle attached to it. I can hear you guys through the camera, enough talking about it. Let's just see the thing in action. So I have some lemon heads by Joker's rosin right here, super flavorful. Very excited to see how it tastes through the Modul. So we are loaded up and I'm gonna reattach the lid, which is magnetic. It is a very satisfying sound. Listen to this. It's 2 clicks and hold it to turn it on. And that's gonna initiate the welcome screen, the Stunden logo, and then your menu. It actually has a lot of different ways to change the settings and cater your experience to what you specifically like. It gives you the option to change the timing, so you can change it from anything from 10 seconds to a minute of a session, and it's 1 click to set it, and you rotate the wheel to change the settings, which is cool. Then you can go over to your settings and you can change everything from Fahrenheit and Celsius to the colors, to the lighting. Everything about this device has a setting that you can change. You can even go down to the temperature and change it to the degree. We're gonna start at 500 degrees because I think that's the best for flavor chasing, and I'm a flavor chaser. And you know, I always start on the low settings and then dial it up to see what we're looking at. 1 click to initiate, and it is heating up super quickly. God, and it's a beautiful LCD screen as well. You can see just the color of it going up like it's like an engine revving up, ready to go. Okay, so now our 40-second timer is started, and we're gonna flip this to initiate. 1 flip to fill it, and another to let it blow out. That's awesome. I wanna flip it towards you guys so you can see it in action. Wow. I usually don't take this many dabs in a row. I might be donezo by the time we do the flower tank, but at 500 degrees, this is exactly what you're expecting from a traditional dab rig. This level of flavor, this level of combustion, or not combustion, this level of vapor. It is doing everything that I would expect from a traditional dab rig, but it's doing it in a much cooler package. I mean, how fun is this? This device also comes with like a whip hose, so you don't have to get down like this and do it. I just like the contactless ability to just slurp it right out of the air. I don't know what it is, it's super fun. So we're gonna dial this up to 600 degrees. I have a fresh bowl loaded. I'm gonna initiate it, and this thing has a crazy fast heat up time. I'm gonna say somewhere around like 15 to 45 seconds is what they claim. But like, dude, I think this thing heats up in like 10 seconds, 15 seconds most of the time. So right now we see it's already heated up. We're at our 40-second timer. So we flip it, let it do its thing, and I'm only gonna do 1 because I wanna finish this review, but here we go. Much bigger clouds. I'll do another one, why not? It's science. 600 degrees, you're still getting amazing flavor. I am way too high though. I can't be doing this anymore on that. We're gonna change this out. God, it's great. This is fire. Highly recommend it. Wait, I shouldn't say that yet. So in the history of highly recommended, this is the first time I've actually reviewed a product with flower I grew myself. So this season I grew 6 plants in the redwoods, just outside that window actually. And this is one of them. It is the blueberry muffin from Humboldt Seed Co. This is some of the most flavorful herb on the planet. And not to toot my own horn here, but this is some fucking fire. I can smell it right here. I'm gonna load some up, and I know exactly what this is supposed to taste like because I grew it, I nurtured it, I loved it, and I cured it to perfection. And if you guys want to see a closer hyper zoom look at it, you can go check it out on my Instagram channel at Bentley Rolling, and it's probably one of my best hyper zooms ever. I highly recommend checking it out. The coolest parts about this device is the way the chambers work. So all you have to do to remove it is just yank up, and it has a magnetic bottom to it. So as you can see, you pull it up, you can just drop it right in, and it's automatically where it needs to be. You don't have to like twist it. You're not afraid you're gonna break it by breaking the threads. Some other devices, that is a huge flaw in my opinion. So there's this little icon in the corner here. When you remove the dry herb tank and you put in the concentrate tank, it changes from a dry herb symbol to a concentrate symbol. I'm gonna put the dry herb tank in that is loaded with my personally grown blueberry muffin. I can smell it from here, my mouth's already watering. And it shows that dry herb is already changed and the settings are ready for it. So again, this is a combustion device when you use the dry herb tank. There's only actually one setting for the flower tank. So there's not really anything for us to choose in terms of temperature, but we do get to see how this works, and we're gonna see it here together right now. All right, it's heating up, it's doing its circle, and when it reaches completion, we're gonna flip it and hit it. Wow, it's clouding. That is a completely different experience. This is awesome. These are just full-size clouds at this point. I'm gonna be toast after this. I don't even know why I'm still in it. I mean, this could go for a very long time if you wanted it to. This isn't even like browned like you would imagine a vaporizer would be. It's not blacked. It's just, there's greens on top and it still feels fresh. In terms of the blueberry muffin, the flavor, definitely there. This is a combustion device. It is like smoking. I would say there's more flavor, definitely more flavor than just hitting it with a lighter or even like a wickless solution, but it's not gonna be like a vaporizer. So like, don't think it's gonna taste exactly like a vaporizer or like all the flavor you can get from vaporizer. It's more than a joint, definitely. That quartz definitely helps, and there's no butane. It's super easy to use. I could see some major benefits with that flower chamber for sure. Is it worth the $349.95? 350 bucks? I think it is. This is a really, really unique device, especially if you already have a compact or a Stunden Glass. It's like a no-brainer because it takes your device and makes it something way cooler, way cooler. I love the interface. The interface is super easy to use. I love the knob. It makes it really easy to use. The click is very responsive. The screen is bright and colorful. It makes you feel like you're looking at a speedometer in a race car. I love this dab tool and the magnetic lids. I love that the cartridges or the tanks can easily be swapped out, and the software knows immediately whether or not the flower tank is in there or the concentrate tank is in there. What is more fun also than using the Student? It just feels high quality. So if it's not obvious enough, the module by Stunden Glass, I highly recommend it.